Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of this playlist. As you know, in this playlist we are exploring, or we can say we are going to master Next.js from basic to advanced. So this is a playlist where you can find all the videos, and if you want to access the documentation or cheat sheet, what you can you go to our website, just come to your browser and write here code.i+t.in, okay, and hit enter. You will be redirected to this page. Now what you can do, just click on explore courses, and next do one thing, just come to on lessons, and here you will be able to see all the lessons that are there in our courses. Till now we have uploaded two videos, and this is the third video. Now what you can do, just click on the third video, that is the same video, okay. Let me move to the third video documentation. So one sec, okay. Yet I have not deployed, okay. So let me move to my local terminal, means localhost, and license. So we will come to the documentation, like a folder structure, okay. So this is a documentation for today's video, where I have making all the things in a proper neat and clean manner. You can view it and you can even easily understand how everything is working, but still we will be exploring in this video everything. So the target of this video is how we can do routing in Next.js, whether that is single routing, or whether we are going to do a nesting routing, okay. How file based routing is possible in Next.js, we all are going to see the same, okay. And here's our basic structure that I have shown you, okay. You can provide your index.js, or you can say basically in JSX page.jsx, okay. Next is you can see the folder structure, and by clicking on this you can see the file code, whatever the file code we are providing there, okay. So that's it for documentation, nothing so more complicated. And next we have shown what we all are going to learn in this particular video, like automatic routing, dynamic routing, nested routing. After that, cache all routes, how we can do this. We can see custom pages, how we can see. After that, we don't need to set up any external things from here, okay. Cool. And after that, we have shown you the static route, dynamic, cache all routes, and custom 404 route also, okay. Cool. So let's jump to the video, okay. Let's jump to our VS code, and let me make the font size a little bit big, okay. And let me check whether my server is up and running. Okay, my server is up and running, and let's come to the website of this, okay. So you can see here right now, we are getting hello world. That in previous video we have seen how we can get an hello world, okay. Now first of all is we will create here one route that will be like about, okay. So how we can create an about session, means about page. So let's see. So inside, come to your folder, okay, and inside app folder, create again one folder here, and name it as about, and hit enter. Inside this folder right now, if you come to the browser now, and if you try to refresh it, okay, and go to the about page, okay, slash about, and hit enter, you will get 404, means page not found. Why is it so? We have created a folder also, still we are not getting. The main thing is we need to create here one file, and the name of that file will be page.jsx, okay. You can put js also, or jsx. Now here we need to export something, okay. Now let's copy this from same file, okay, and paste it here. We can change it to about, and you can make it as a about page, okay, about page. And if I come here back, and if I refresh it, okay, no need to refresh, you can see right now we are getting an about page, okay. Now next, what we are going to see, this is what you can create a route inside Next.js. Now you have seen, as we have created a Next.js file, then we are getting the data, means we are getting an about page. But if we change this file name to something else, still we will not get anything here. We will get directly 404. So what does it mean? Next.js will read only the page.jsx file inside any folder to render it on a specific page. Okay, so we need to rename it to page back. Okay, page, and hit enter. Okay, so we will be able to see this about page easily. So you can see we are getting about page here. Okay, now what next? We have seen how we can create page folder, and how we can create any route. Now what if about inside about we want to see like uh, main, we can see like inside about we have one main folder, or we can say main, any route is there. Okay, nested route we are going to see here. We are getting 404. Now next, how we can create this main? So what do we need to do? Same process. Make here one file main. Okay, you can see basically one folder, and inside this folder you need to make one file with the name page.jsx. Okay, and copy the code same to same, and change the message. Okay, so message will be so that we can see whether we are getting a right thing or not. Okay, so we will share this let's say this is a main file under about page, about page. Okay, so if I come right now here, you can see we are getting this is a main file under about page. Cool, we can see how we will do nesting routing. Okay, now till now we have seen how we can create a route, how we can create a nested route. Now what next? Now we will see next is we will create again one folder with the name profile. Okay, now we are okay, one sec, profile, and inside profile we will create one file with the help of page.jsx. Okay, and we will paste the same line of code, control A, control C, and we will change the function name to profile, and message will be this is a profile. Okay, and we will come back to our profile page. Means if I do here profile and hit enter, then we will get our message as this is a profile page. Cool, now what if we want to see the profile of Aman? Okay, like Aman, then we are getting 404. What if okay, let's see. Okay, let's create here one folder with the name Aman. Okay, and inside Aman we will copy the same file. Means we have created one page.jsx, and we will say this is a profile of Aman. Okay, profile of Aman. And if I come back to my Aman page, then I am getting easily that this is a profile of Aman. Now what if I want to see Ram profile? What do you think? We will get 404. Now how we can make it dynamic? Okay, we will see right now how we can create the files dynamic here. So what do you need to do? Delete the Aman folder, and create here one folder with the name we can say. Okay, and wrap that folder name with the square brackets. Okay, now what do you need to do? Just hit enter. Now you have one folder with that is wrapped inside square brackets, and inside this create one file with the name page.jsx. Okay, so you have created one file with the name page.jsx, and here inside like we will get here some params. So we will make here params. Okay, and what do you need to do? You need to make it async. Okay, async. This will be basically our export default. Okay, one sec, async function. This will be an async function. Now what do you need to do? You need to get the value, whatever the name value is going to come here. Okay, so we will make here const, and we will get here name. Okay, so name we are going to get, and we need to await this params, and now we will get this name here. Okay, so what do you need to do right now? If you console this, okay, if you are doing console.log name, so what you will see that inside a terminal we will get name. You can see we are getting Ram right now because on the page we have Ram. If I refresh it again, then inside a terminal we will be getting ram. You can see we are getting ram. If I do here something else name, like if I make it Vijay, okay, and hit enter, then inside my terminal I will be getting Vijay. You can see we are getting Vijay. Now I can easily say this is a profile of name. We can make it, okay, name, and let's make it like this, okay. And if I come here right now, you can see we are getting this profile is of Vijay. Okay, that's fine, that's great. Now if I make here Aman and hit enter, you can see we are getting a message, this is a profile of Aman. And if I do here something else like Rakesh and hit enter, then you can see we are getting a message that this profile is of Rakesh. That's cool. Now we have seen how we can make a nested routing, okay, or sorry, dynamic routing. Now what next? If user want to come you about, okay, user want to see about of Rakesh. If I am doing here about, then this will be something like getting 404, correct? Now what you need to do, if you want to see the about page, this is simple, okay. What you need to do, just copy the about section, or you can do one thing, just create a folder, okay. Create a folder with the name about and hit enter. And inside this folder, make one file with the name page.jsx, okay. So you can see we have one sec, control Z, yes, okay, create here one file with the name page.jsx, and inside this page.jsx write the code that you want to render, okay. So I will copy this, and like no need to copy, you can write it here manually also. So you can see we are getting this here. Now let's check, do we get the name here or not? Are we going to get this name value here or not? So let's do the same method, params, okay, and let's await this. Let's make it async function, and let's get the value. So we will make it const and name, and we need to await it, and that will be params, okay. And let's console. First of all, let's remove this console from here, and let's paste or write it here console, okay. And even let's change the text here. This is a profile of, one sec, this is a profile of we can use the name that we will be getting, okay. And we can make it here name, and after that and this is about page, this is a about page, cool. Now we are making that this is a about page. Now what we can do right now, so you can see here we are getting about page of Rakesh. What if I'm changing the name from Rakesh to Vijay? Then I will be getting message here that this is a profile of Vijay and this is about page. If I remove from here about page, then like from URL, then I'm going to able to access the Vijay profile. That's really cool. Now what if I want to do something like this? Uh, the like this will be a profile, okay. Let's make it profile. This will be the name, and the ID will be like you can say 26 is an ID of Aman, okay. If I hit enter, then I'm getting 20 like 404 because user not found. Now what we will do right now here, we will make inside like inside our profile section one route, okay. And the route will be, if I rename it, and we will create here one folder with the three dots, slug, okay. You can kept any name, that's not something specific to name, okay. And now what does exactly this mean? Let me explain first, then we will jump to the code part. We inside our folder like profile section, we have created one slug, okay. And we are denoting it, or we can say we are starting our slug with three dots. That means whatever the routes will come after profile, that can be one, that can be two, or that can be unlimited, okay. That will be going inside this is slug folder, okay. what you need to do, just create the same method. Okay, make one page.jsx. Okay, and hit enter. Now copy the code from any another file. Okay, just to save time you can write it manually even. And the same process, params will come here, and we will make it an async function. Okay, and we will await our let's what we can say, const, and let's get the data. Okay, and we will get here slug. Okay, so remember, your data will be inside the name. Like here you need to write the same name of folder. Okay, as at the time of name folder we have written name, at the time of slug we have written the slug, and we will make it await. Okay, await params. Now next, if I console right now slug, what do you think guys, what we are going to get if I do console.log slug? What do you think, what we are going to get? Let's refresh the browser. If I refresh it right now, and if I come here, are we going to get anything? We are getting an array of whatever we have kept here. Whatever we have kept, that means not only one, whatever we are keeping, we are getting an array. That means on the 0th index, means after profile, on the 0th index we are getting amen. On one index we are getting 26. On second index we are getting this number. On third index we are getting this number, and like same we are going to do it for a long time. Okay, now how we can display the data? So let me make it here. Okay, we are getting slug as an array. So what we can do, this is a we can say profile section of a particular user. This is a profile of a particular user. Okay, now here you can define like on 0th index are we getting id or email id or mobile number, depends up to you. Okay, so let's me make it like, let's display the data. So right now we will display the data. So we will say slug, and slug will be an array. And on a browser we can't display an array. If you will see, we will be getting somehow data like this. Okay, so we will be making it perfect, so that we can able to be. So we will join it by something. Okay, join it by slash. Okay, it will look like an array for us, or we can say a url. So you can see we are getting this part, means the url that we are giving, this part same to same. Now here, even if you are making something changes, then that will be displayed here. And if you are doing something like this, you will be getting data like that. If you remove even all things and you kept only aman, then also you will get this data. Okay, but we have created an aman profile, means aman page is there, or we can say a name profile is there. We are going to that page itself. Okay, if we are providing data more than one, just like aman and user underscore id, or id is equals to something like that. Okay, then we are getting somehow data like that. That's cool. Till now we have seen how we can do a nested things, how we can make user a lot of urls, how we can provide nested routing also. Okay, now let's check our documentation, what is left to learn. Okay, so let me check the documentation. We have seen auto routing. Okay, means if a user is doing uh, capturing any name, then how we can get that name. Okay, after that we have seen dynamic routing also. If a user is capturing some more things or more urls, then how we can grab that data. After that we have seen nested routing even, and how we can see a cache route. Okay, let's understand how we can do cache route. Okay, so right now you can see we have done a slug. Okay, we have done a slug. So what does exactly this slug means? So what, whenever you are hitting the url with this specific data, like aman slash user id this, so this data will be cached inside Next.js. Whenever the user is again fetching this data, this data will be coming from a cached data. Okay, so you can see here inside cache, we can say I think server, then we have a lot of chunks. Okay, server side, inside this somewhere we will be caching this data. Okay, means we can say we are caching this file. Okay, no need to know this caching part, but I understand that this will be cached. If it's not cached initially, then first it will cache it, then it will render, and the second time when you are fetching the data, it will get the data from fetch file. Okay, no need to again and again wrap it. So right now you can see custom pages like Next.js has its own some pages, like how we can make our custom 404 page. Okay, so what we will do, right here, like create here one file inside app directory. Name will be 404, and dot jsx you can make it. Okay, and you can make some changes to this file, like you can change the data, like whatever the message you want to display, like no page found. Okay, and you can say non. Okay, none. And if I go back to my browser and hit something, the URL which is not existing in my Next.js, and if I hit enter, we are not getting the data 404. Okay, let's see. We need to get this 404. Let's rename it with JS. I believe this is something like that, or we can say underscore. I believe it is an underscore. Let me check the next documentation. Give me 1 minute. Not found. Okay, not found. And if we go to this page, so this is saying like you need to create a route not found. Okay, that is not 404.jsx. That is not found. Okay, let's rename this 404 to not found. Okay, JSX. Okay, and if again I come back to my folder and refresh it, then I will be getting a perfect message, like a custom page. We will be getting that 404 not found. I believe it's compiling right now, and it's compiling. Okay, okay, you can see we have gotten a message that no page found. That's perfect, means we are getting our file also that is not found. Okay, we will be updating this uh, scene, like 404.js will be replaced with not found. Okay, cool. Now next is what we can see, zero configuration. Till now you can see like we don't have done any configuration yet. We don't have installed anything, we don't have done anything, just we are creating a folders and we are able to create routes on the basis of those folders. Yeah, that's cool guys. Till now we have seen all the things related to folders, but we need to know a few more things that can be possibly arising. So right now, if I come to my about page, okay, this is my about page, and if I am going on my about page, and okay, this is my about page. Now what if a user want to provide a name something like this, one sec, name like Vijay, then how we are going to get? We are not getting right now anything, because we are not grabbing this data, right? So there is something in okay, by the way, this is not there in documentation, but you need to know. Okay, what you need to do, just right here, or I will let you know. Okay, just give me 1 minute. This will be a search param. So give me 1 minute, let me jump back to my VS code. Okay, this is na. Okay, come back to your page, and inside here, okay, you need to grab some params. Okay, then the params will be search params. Okay, now in the same manner that we did for params, you need to do await it also. Okay, so we will make here const, and we will provide a default name. Okay, we will provide a default name here as no name. Okay, and this will be coming, we need to await it. Okay, and await will be used with the help of only, like, with async functions only. So make it an async function. Now what you need to do, you need to use this name. Okay, you can say You can make here one condition, okay, or you can make it null, okay. Let's make it null. And if you do it something like this, name, then use this name, okay, or you can say name. Perfect. Now if you are going to come on this page, by the way, ignore the background noise, okay. It will be going within a minute, okay, fine. Okay, now if you are not providing name here, then you are getting about page, means this portion of code will be render, this will not be render, because we are making one condition. If we are getting name, only then return, means display the name. Next, if we are providing the name, okay, name is Vijay, then we will get Vijay. But if we are providing some anything name like that, also we will get. Now with name we can even provide an email. So what you need to do, and okay, make sure that you are using this sign, okay, and after that you need to provide like email, okay. And you need to make email something like info or at the rate ust dot in, okay, and hit enter. You can see we are not getting email because we have not grabbed this email inside our search params. So what you can do, just make it a comma, and after this comma write here email, and default value you can provide here as null, means we didn't get any email, okay, fine. After that you can make here again one condition. If we are getting an email, then display the email, okay. Let me display the one sec, spelling is wrong, email, and let me display the email here. Okay, cool. Now if I move back to my browser and if I refresh it, then I will be getting my email ID here. That's perfectly working fine. We are getting the name, we are getting the email even. What if I remove the email from here? Then we are not going to display our email because we have making it an optional. Next, cool. Now till now we have seen the all possibilities, all possible things that can be used as a search params or any more thing, but that's not in this video, okay. We will dive little bit more. So now, as you know, these are the search params that we have used, okay. In the same manner, okay, in the same manner we are going to use on the APIs also. As you know, Next.js is a full stack framework. We can use it on API endpoints even. So what do you need to do, create a one folder with the name API and hit enter, okay, cool. Now what you can do, create one file, route.js, okay. This is a route.js, and what do you need to do, export default and async function, okay. Async not function, this will be a get method, okay. And one sec, this will be a get method, and write a me, this will be a function and get, cool. Now what do you need to do, you need to return some JSON data, okay. So what do you need to do right now, let's move back to our here, and let's jump to routes, okay, routes. And let me observe in our documentation where we are having routes. This is our Next.js installation. Let me search, okay, rout. Okay, we are redirecting to this page. Let me observe, okay. We are here we have route handler, okay. So you can see API slash route.js is something like this. And let me convert from TypeScript to JavaScript, okay, cool. So we need to return somehow like this, okay, response. Now how, like, how this response is coming and how everything is happening, this we will see, okay. Let's move back to our browser, and let's return here JSON, okay. Now what exactly we need to return here, a JSON format, like we can return here status as 200. Okay, and we can return message as working. API is working. Okay, one sec. Okay, cool. Now we have seen how we can create an API is working. Now let's test it. Okay, this is a get method. So how we can get the get method? Just remove the about page and hit the API page, and we need to get an API endpoint. This is saying that API is not, like, the page is not working. Okay, let's see what is an issue. So it is saying something. I believe async is not being used here. Export, it is something like this. It will be not defaultly exported. Okay, let me make okay, cool. So this is a way to make it export async function and get method. Okay, now next let me refresh it again and let me see. Okay, you cool guys, you can see here we are getting our message. Okay, like status is 200 and API is working fine. Now what next? What exactly next we are going to see? What if a user is doing here something like data? Okay, data is equals to, or we can say name is equals to Raman. Okay, and or let me remove strings from here and hit enter. So we are getting this API response, but inside our response we need to get this name. How we can do that part? So let's see how we can do exactly that thing. So what you need to do right now, well, let's return here first name. Okay, and default value will be null. Okay, let me return null initially. Now let's get search params. Okay, so here we will do search params first. Same to same. Okay, search params, and let's await these search params. Let's get the value. Okay, we will make here const. We will see get method, post method, put to patch. Okay, everything we will see here. Now next you can see here we will be getting here name. Okay, let's do here name and let's await the data and search params, and after that we will be using here name, and default value we are providing as null. Cool. Now let's move back to our API and let's again refresh the API result. It is saying that API not working. Okay, are we missing something or are we doing something wrong? Let's debug. Okay, let's move to our documentation and let's see whether we are doing something wrong or not. Let me refresh a little bit. So right now I believe, okay, let me see. Okay, let me debug it. So we will be doing somehow like this. Okay, got it. But this is for slug. Okay, fine, that we will be learning. Okay, so there is a something like different for routes. Okay, this is not something for pages like this. So we have seen, like, in this manner we will be getting the data. Okay, if we are getting search params. Okay, and inside search params we will be getting query like name in somehow like this way. Let me show you. Okay, let me make it like this, and we will be getting here name and name. Okay, cool. Now if I refresh the browser right now, then we will be getting name, I believe. Let's see. Again we are getting no, localhost not working or our server is not working. Let me see. So you can see request we have not imported. Okay, not an issue. Let's see from where request will be coming. mm, okay, request will be coming from here. Okay, okay, so this is something a get method. Okay, and if I again refresh it, let me first see an output, then I will explain to you what exactly. Okay, you can see here, let me prettify. Okay, cool, we are getting Raman name here, and if I do here Vijay, then I will be getting here Vijay. Okay, cool. we are getting Vijay. And if I don't provide anything here, then what will I get? Will my API crash or what? So you can see we are getting null value, means we don't have provided a name. And if I do right now here name Raman, then we are getting data. Cool, that's so fine. Now if I come back here and let me explain you, so what exactly is happening here. So we have created one route, that is get method, and we are getting the params data, whatever we are providing the search params data. Okay, the way to get data here is request dot next url, means whatever the url that we are providing, from their search params we are getting all the search params. And inside there can be like a lot of search params, but from all of them we are getting name value. And we by default, if name is not provided, then Next.js will automatically assign it as null value, means not provided. And we are returning the same. And in the same manner, if I provide here email, okay, and email, and the same way I will be getting my email here. Okay, let me make it email, and email. Okay, cool. And if I provide, I need to get this email, let me make it fixed. Okay, and we will make here and email. Okay, email will be like info at the rate gmail.com. Enter. And you can see we are getting our email even. Okay, so this is basically how you can get the data here inside a search params. Now what next? How we can create a get method, post method, or some other API routes? Let me see whether we are creating a specific videos on that topic, a particular topic, or not. If we are creating a particular video on those topic, then we will be skipping that part. Let's see here whether we are doing something there. Data fetching, working with external APIs. Okay, this is a specific class here for APIs. Okay, where we will be learning like get method, post, patch, and how we can get body data. But right now you have seen how we can get a URL, means params data. So yeah, so that's all guys. In this video we have seen how we can create route, how you can handle the routes in Next.js, how you can get the data from here. Now guys, this is the same way. Okay, see, this is the same way for getting slug. Okay, let me make one thing more clear here. If you are providing here data like this slug, okay, and inside this one file, that is page.jsx. Okay, and you are returning this data. Okay, this data, then you can remove this. Okay, because we don't need this right now. And but we will be getting slug. Okay, so how we are handling that slug part inside APIs? So here we have one method. Okay, let me figure it out. Where is that? These are documentation, by the way. You can also follow these. This is too simple, nothing so complicated. Okay, so let me see where they are doing. This is a request. Okay, they are getting the data somehow like this. The same manner, guys, the same manner they are also getting the data. So here is something like this, and we can say const, and after this we have our slug. And slug, we need to await this to get data from our params. And we can return the slug. Okay, this will be basically an array. So we can use here slug is equals to slug. And if I save it, and if I come here right now, okay, and if I am doing here something like this, API slash Vijay slash ID is my 20, you can say something number, and email is info at the rate gmail.com. Okay, com. If I hit enter, then we will be getting this data, of course, here. Okay, let's see. It's, I believe we are getting the default export is not a React. Okay, wait a sec. Are we doing something wrong? Yes, we are doing something wrong. because we need to rename it with the, instead of page.jsx we need to do it here route.jsx. Okay, route.jsx. Cool. And let's move back here, and if I refresh it right now, you can see guys, we are getting our API data as we have provided here. And let me add some values. Okay, and hit enter. Let me prettify, so you can see we are getting data. Yeah, so this is all about a dedicated video related to routing in Next.js. This is a file based routing. We don't have installed any external library, okay, as we do in React. Okay, so yeah, we have seen how we can handle the routes in Next.js, whether that is related to a HTML page or whether that is related to an API. Now you might be wondering that how we can do for a single route, like we have seen inside a profile name, how we can do for that. This method is same. Instead of dot dot dot, remove the dot 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 and type name, and inside this specific folder create a file with the name route.jsx, and you will be able to go same to same. Okay, same to same will be there. Cool guys, I have created a dedicated video how you can learn, or you can say how you can understand the file based routing with the practical theories in like in this video. Okay, so yeah, that's all guys in this video. We will be catching you in next video, where we will be jumping with some advanced topics. Okay, and let me show you what is the next topic right now. So let me little bit unzoom it. Okay, so we are here right now. Routing we have seen, routing this module we have seen, and say next module is static side generation and server side generation. Okay, cool. This is a great, we can say great to great video will be there, a dedicated video where we will be learning server side rendering and client side rendering. This will be a really cool video. You will understand everything related to server side and client side. I know you this video is long, but in this video we have covered a lot of topics, a lot of things, how we can do routing in Next.js, and I believe this video will be very helpful for you all. We have seen a practical theory, how we can do everything. If any one of you are facing any issue, you can directly comment on this video. Okay, and all the necessary videos related to this course will be provided to you. What do you need to do? As in the beginning I have told you, just go to browser and type I plus t, like code.i+t.in, and you will redirect it to this page. Come to courses and view courses, and here will be lessons, or you can directly jump to the playlist. And that's it guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I have seen how we can create an advanced things, how you can learn advanced routing in Next.js. In upcoming videos we will be taking hand-on experience on these routings and all the videos that we have watched, that we have done yet in this playlist. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much, thank you so much guys, thank you.